If you hear a very faint grumbling, that's my tummy reminding me that I'm no longer in such pain that I cannot eat. If you hear thumping of voices, the neighbors are. So hello and welcome to domytriesthis. I hope you brought your cuppa. Today's coffee mug says you are better than sparkles and unicorns combined. My daughter found this. I do believe she found it at Kroger. It is a huge mug. It may not be as tall as my head, but it might as well be as big as my head because it is fat. Hello. Something just went flying by. At any rate, so she found that at Kroger, and I paid for it. We actually ended up buying a lot of mugs over the last couple of weeks. Space is running out. At any rate, in our mug, our unicorn mug, is a tea from a Geek Grind Coffee Company. My daughter, they have geeky coffees like, Harry Potter and stuff like that. And she's currently drinking a dragon one. They come in whole. You have to grind them yourself. However, they also apparently have teas, and this is 100% premium tea. Meditations of the Yogi. Ayurvedic? Total body tea blend. Yeah, I butchered that word really badly. Peppermint, rosehip, spearmint, ginger, rooibos, hibiscus, rose, calendula, and osmanthus petals. Never heard of osmanthus. Sourced from Washington State, Patagonia, Pechabun, Cedarburg, Nile Delta River, Fayoum, and Fujian. I don't know. I'm terrible with pronunciations. At any rate, it is a big tea. It is very aromatic. I can smell it before opening it. It's got a rich, deep flavor. Scent, I should say. Haven't tried it yet. And as I said, it is a very, very chunky tea, which I've just put all over my Sipsby box. And here's one of the petals. There's a petal. There's a petal. So, big chunky tea, which is really nice. Hi, Sora. Hi. You coming to visit? You gonna stay in the kitchen? Just gonna look at me angry? At any rate, let's give our tea a sip and we will get started. Or we will let Sora talk to her mama and we will get started. I'm going to give this a sip so we can get started. The scent is not nearly as strong in the water. Already getting a little bit of the mint. So far, this is good. So I'm going to set that down. Let it continue to steep. And then we will check it at the end of the video like usual. So today we are doing our April Sipsby. I swear. What is going on with the year? It is like running away from us. It says, enjoy your teas, our usual box. Sipsby on the middle. We've got our usual card for April. Got our usual tea bags that I no longer need. And we've got our 4 teas. So, let's take a look here. We have 1, 2, 3. They all look to be loose leaf this time, although there was one in last month's box that looked to be loose leaf and wasn't. So who knows? But these all look to be loose leaf this time. Anyway, so let's go ahead and take a look at these. So we have cookie tea, sugar cookie sweetheart. About this tea, steeped with love, this vanilla sugar cookie rooibos. Tea blend includes sweet pink heart sprinkles. Okay. The rooibos tea adds a touch of natural warmth to the comforting notes of vanilla, cocoa butter for a cup that is reminiscent of freshly baked treats. Lazy weekend mornings and handwritten notes. So that's our first one. That's loose. Doesn't feel like there's any sachets in there. Our next one looks cute. It's from Tea Goblin. I love it. I love it when they use cute little names. Although the bees disappointed me, so hopefully the goblins won't. This is the Luscious Lemon, a redemption story. The teas, the spices, the apples, and the quinces. The lemons and oranges, plump and unpecked cherries, melons and raspberries, bloom down cheek peaches. Oh, goodness. There's a lot here. Swart-headed mulberries, wild free-born cranberries, crab apples, dewberries, pineapples, blackberries, apricots, strawberries. We're but a humble offering in that market centuries ago. We goblins are here merely to ply our wares. The succulent leaf potions we conjure up in our force. Come taste, come taste. Inspired by the poem Goblin Market by Christina Rossetti. So there is that tea, and this one, we'll get into ingredients when we get to the card. Hopefully I don't have to go through all that again with the card. So that's actually a really cute packaging, unlike the Tea Goblins, and hopefully they will be more inspiring than the bees. Next we have a Tea Lyra. It's a brand I tried before. I don't think I've been impressed yet with anything from Tea Lyra. This one may have sachets in it. This is their bedtime tea. It's herbal. Tea Lyra, like that. Doesn't say. Yes, this is tea bags. It says 4 tea bags right there. So this one is a bagged tea. They just bagged it up like it's a loose tea. No funky little stuff on there. And this last one is a plain Jane. This one says. This is Thesaurus tea. I have Tyrannosaurus Rex tea. This says it is the Be Mine flavor profile, a toe curling blend of chocolate and strawberry that's impossible to resist. So, I don't know about you, but these are looking to be some interesting teas. I am going to say that this is reminiscent of a few of the Sipsby teas that you can only get on their site, and most of them have been disappointing, so this is reminiscent of that packaging. It'll be nice. There's a little kitten up there. It'll be nice to see if, hopefully, that this one does a little better than some of the others. That's just plain cute with all the stuff, and it's a plain package, but they did try to dress it up a little bit. So let's take a look with our card. So the Sugar Cookie Sweetheart Sipsby. So the tea company is apparently Cookie Tea. So I don't know if it's the actual tea company or if it's a subsidiary of Sipsby. Because like I said, there's a lot of them like this. You can only get on the Sipsby site. I don't know if that means that they are out of the country type thing, you know, international, so they're hard to get a hold of, or they don't have a website, or they're so new they don't have a website. But I've had a number of them like that. Anyway, 1 teaspoon per 8 ounces. Let's see, caffeine-free. They're all caffeine-free, which is nice. 212 and steep 5 minutes. And really, Sipsby, this is annoying. Rooibos, Carabits, white cocoa butter splits. Honeybush, Sugar Hearts, Cat's Foot, natural flavor. And again, it's steeped with love. The sugar cookie tea has comforting notes and all that stuff. And so there's that one. It's interesting. I've never heard of cocoa butter splits. Is that like little, you know, like almond slivers? Is that what that is? It'll be interesting to see. All right, so next they have the Be Mine by Thesaurus Tea. 1 teaspoon per 8 ounce, 212, steep 5 to 7. Apple, papaya, strawberry, cocoa beans, rosehip, hibiscus, cornflower petals, natural flavors. Again, a toe curling blend of chocolate and strawberry. They say it's impossible to resist, but we'll see. I've had a few resistible teas from here. And this is definitely a loose tea. You guys can't see it, but I'm looking through and I'm seeing all the big chunks, so it looks like it's a nice chunky tea, which I love chunky teas. And then the cute tea goblin right here. 1 teaspoon per 8 ounce, 212, steep 6. Rooibos, sweet blackberry leaves, almond bits, marigold petals, lemongrass, and flavor. Just flavor. Sharp, luscious lemon brightens this caffeine-free rooibos blend. Freshly plucked from sunlit fields, this tea will bewitch you, hot or iced. So I'll have to try it both ways. Still think that's cute. Please don't let me down. The bees let me down. The bees really let me down. Okay, so the Tea Lyra bedtime tea, 8 ounce, 1 sachet per 8 ounce, 205, steep 4 to 6. Everything is apparently organic. Chamomile, spearmint, lemon balm, valerian, lemongrass, passion flowers, and rose petals, excuse me. Petals. I'm thinking about that already. Rest easy with this soothing bedtime blend that will send you off to dreamland so quickly you won't have time to count sheep. Enjoy before bedtime to increase the quality of your sleep. I may have to try that. After I try it here, I may have to try it and see if it actually helps me go to sleep. I have been having such issues with my sleep lately. It is not even funny. A lot of that comes from having been sick last week or the week before. The week before last, because this is going up on Tuesday. So, but yes, I was sick for about a week and a half, and I'd be awake, and then I'd drop off a nap, and then I'd be awake, and then I'd drop off a nap, and then when it was actually time to go to bed, yeah, no. So hopefully, maybe that'll help. We'll have to see if that helps. Anyway, so this is a real interesting box. I'm actually, the only one I'm a little nervous about is the Tea Lyra. And that's just because, like I said, I've tried 2 or 3 of their teas and never been impressed with them. I'm not sure about this one because, again, it looks a lot like the teas that Sipsby sells for other companies or claims are from other companies, and it's just part of them and it's something cutesy they do, which is fine, but the teas have not been that impressive, so it would be nice. I'm really hoping that this is a nice, sweet sugar cookie tea like it claims. These 2 are the most intriguing. Literally looking forward to them. What do you think of my Sipsby box? Is this a tea box that you'd like to get? It really looks interesting. I'm quite intrigued. Anyway, that is it for the day, and I hope you like what you've seen. And if you do like what you've seen, I hope you will subscribe. When you subscribe, please hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. I currently upload 2 days a week, at least when I'm not sick, and that would be Monday and Thursday. However, we do bonus videos. We do have bonus videos. I do film bonus videos. You know what I'm saying. I open indie brands, and my son has his Geek Fuel, which you should have seen for the month of March. Those have been coming in late. So the ones that like the one that got put up this month is for March. The one for March that we did in March was for February. So the one that we do in May will be for April, because they seem to be running a bit behind. They seem to supposed to ship around the 15th to the 20th. They seem to be getting closer to the 25th. And then it takes, I think it actually came a little quicker this time, but it seems to take a little bit to get here because it's coming from overseas. So his boxes are running a month behind, but that's fine. He doesn't care. He doesn't know. And you guys like seeing him, so we have those hopefully every month. So far, the box has been good, but we've only done one. So hopefully, by the time when I've done this, by the time you see this, we will have done 2. But I haven't done the second one yet. We're filming that tomorrow. To go up tomorrow. Anyway, so you can see him open his Geek Fuels. If you send anything, you don't have to, but if you send anything, that will be opened up as an bonus video as well, unless you don't want me to. Just leave a note in your package, or you can join the domytriesthis Facebook group, which is listed down below, and let me know on there that you have a package coming and you don't want me to open it on here, and I will honor your request. We also have Garden videos coming soon. This isn't set up yet, but it is getting there. We are almost ready to put our first set. And what's going to be nice, I don't know if anybody remembers the first time I did garden videos on here. The lighting we had back then was pink. And so if I filmed in that room, there was this pink glow behind me. We aren't going to have that this time. These are white lights to help with, you know, helping get the seedlings going. Those should be up by the end of April, so you should start seeing videos with the ends of the boxes here, the starter boxes we're using here. You should be seeing those very, very soon. I'm really looking forward to it. I have missed gardening so much. Missed it. We just had a couple of rough years. The temperatures were terrible. They've been terrible this year, but hopefully starting later will help. We just had some issues, lots of issues with our gardening over the last 2 years. So hopefully this year will be better. We start anew. At any rate, if you're interested in any of those, the gardening videos will be from about May through end of September, middle of October. And if you're interested in any of those do not go up on regular upload days. So you would need to have that bell clicked so you know when they go up. I will say I am not getting emails, so you will have to check it when you're over here on YouTube and see if you get a little red dot when you click that bell. I don't know. If you're getting an email, let me know so I can contact YouTube and say, hey, my email is broken. I'm not getting anything. I want to get something. If you are part of my notification squad, please check both your bell and your subscription to make sure they're both still active. And if you choose not to subscribe, well, it's not like I can twist your arm or anything. I would really appreciate it if you did. I really, really would. That's something. I can talk, I swear. But, you know, I know that there's a lot of YouTube. There's a lot. Anyway, yeah, all that stuff. You are always still welcome here. And when you do come back again, don't forget to bring your cup of tea. And it doesn't have to be as big as your head. Heck, it doesn't even have to be tea. It can be coffee. It can be wine and cheese. It could be beer. Just pull up a chair, come sit down and spend some time with us with whatever you want to drink. Water, milk, juice. Nothing at all. It's up to you. Anyway, so this has been sitting here for about 20 minutes. So hopefully this has steeped up to full strength. Let's hope some of those beautiful flavors that we were getting at the very beginning are still in there. Let's give her a sip and we will be on our way. It smells beautiful. You smell the mint. This is a really nicely scented tea. Okay, so it's still good. It's not as good as it was in the beginning. I'm not a big spearmint fan. I like peppermint. I'm not a big spearmint fan, and I'm getting a lot of the spearmint. In fact, I think the spearmint is kind of overwhelming some of the other things, even though it's the third ingredient, so it shouldn't be as high as the peppermint. The spearmint that just has this flavor to it that I'm getting on the back end of the sip that is overwhelming most of the rest of the flavors. Other than the spearmint, it's actually pretty good. I don't need to buy any more for me for quite some time. Would I buy it again? I don't know. I'd have to think about it. But for now, it's actually, I would think it's a good, healthy, I've been sick, let's get better kind of tea. So we will probably keep drinking it for a couple of days now to just kind of finish clearing out the rest of the sick that I've been dealing with. Alrighty, so that is it for the day. Hope you have a good one.